We're starting our new lesson this week with lesson 3, and it's called Seeing People Through Jesus' Eyes. It seems to be only when people actually see some injustice or cruelty happening in front of their eyes that they're moved to action against it. In the United States, for instance, we've recently seen this happen when video coverage of police brutality gets seen by people on a large scale. Wouldn't it be refreshing, though, if we could see positive, good, encouraging acts of kindness more often? We would no doubt be motivated to do more kind and loving things ourselves. Well, obviously, we aren't going to get those positive images in our minds very often through media outlets, but we can get them another way, by reading about Jesus' life in the Bible. It's only by spending significant amounts of time with the Lord that we will be able to see things differently through His eyes, not ours, and definitely not the world's. We begin to do that in today's Sabbath School lesson by looking at a story in Mark chapter 8, verses 22 to 26. This was the only time Jesus didn't heal someone instantly with just one touch. The first touch in this case of the blind man of Bethsaida only brought him partial vision. He saw people vaguely, as trees walking, he said. This reminds us that sometimes we don't see people as clearly as we should either. It might also remind us that people are usually won to Christ in stages. We shouldn't always expect an instant, complete transformation of people that we're working and praying for. Well, these are just two good principles of soul winning in Mark chapter 8. Tomorrow we'll see more reasons why Jesus was called the master soul winner when he visits with a Samaritan woman at a well one day. You can read about that story in John chapter 4. So join me tomorrow and we'll talk about that story too. We'll see you then.